She was a phantom of delight. She was a phantom of delight when first she gleamed upon my sight, a lovely apparition sent to be a moment's ornament. Her eyes as stars at twilight fair, like twilight's too, her dusky hair, but all things else about her drawn from Maytime and the cheerful dawn, a dancing shape, an image gay, to haunt, to startle, and waylay. I saw her upon nearer view, a spirit, yet a woman too, her household motions light and free, and steps of virgin liberty, a countenance in which did meet sweet records, promises as sweet. A creature not too bright or good for human nature's daily food, for transient sorrows, simple wiles, praise, blame, love, kisses, tears, and smiles. And now I see with eye serene the very pulse of the machine, a being breathing thoughtful breath, a traveller between life and death. The reason firm, the temperate will, endurance, foresight, strength, and skill. A perfect woman, nobly planned, to warn, to comfort, and command, and yet a spirit still and bright with something of angelic light. The Green Linnet. Beneath these fruit trees' boughs that shed their snow-white blossoms on my head, with brightest sunshine round me spread of spring's unclouded weather, in this sequestered nook how sweet to sit upon my orchard seat, and birds and flowers once more to greet my last year's friends together. One have I marked, the happiest guest in all this covert of the blest. Hail to thee, far above the rest, in joy of voice and pinion. Thou linnet, in thy green array, presiding spirit here today, dost lead the revels of the May, and this is thy dominion. While the birds and butterflies and flowers make all one band of paramours, thou, ranging up and down the bowers, art sole in thy employment, a life, a presence like the air, scattering thy gladness without care, too blessed with any one to pair, thyself, thy own enjoyment. Amid yon tuft of hazel trees, that twinkle to the gusty breeze, behold him perched in ecstasies, yet seeming still to hover. There, with a flutter of his wings upon his back and body flings shadows and sunny glimmerings that cover him all over. My dazzled sight he oft deceives, a brother the dancing leaves, then flits, and from the cottage eaves pours forth his song and gushes, as if by that exulting strain he mocked and treated with disdain the voiceless form he chose to feign while fluttering in the bushes. The Solitary Reaper. Behold her, single in the field, yon solitary Highland lass, reaping and singing by herself. Stop here, or gently pass. Alone she cuts and binds the grain, and sings in melancholy strain. Oh, listen, for the vale profound is overflowing with the sound. No nightingale did ever chaunt more welcome notes to weary bands of travellers in some shady haunt among Arabian sands. A voice so thrilling ne'er was heard in springtime from the cuckoo bird, breaking the silence of the seas among the farthest Hebrides. Will no one tell me what she sings? Perhaps the plaintive numbers flow for old, unhappy, far-off things, and battles long ago. Or is it some more humble lay, familiar matter of today, some natural sorrow, loss, or pain, that has been and may be again? Whate'er the theme, the maiden sang as if her song could have no ending. I saw her singing at her work, and o'er the sickle bending, I listened, motionless and still, and, as I mounted up the hill, the music in my heart I bore, long after it was heard no more. The world is too much with us. The world is too much with us. Late and soon, getting and spending, we lay waste our powers. Little we see in nature that is ours. We have given our hearts away, a sordid boon. The sea that bears her bosom to the moon, the winds that will be howling at all hours, and are upgathered now like sleeping flowers. For this, for everything, we are out of tune. It moves us not. Great God, I'd rather be a pagan suckled in a creed outworn. So might I, standing on this pleasant lea, have glimpses that would make me less forlorn, a sight of Proteus rising from the sea, or hear old Triton blow his wreathed horn.